Wow, ladies, aren't you glad that day is over? The whole Valentine's Day thing for you single ladies. And even probably for you ladies who are in a relationship, those of you who just got out of a relationship, and those of you who are just starting a relationship and kind of getting into the groove of things. I'm here to embrace singleness. A lot of us have gotten into relationships just kind of on a whim, or we've settled for something that we probably shouldn't be settling for, but we just settle for it anyway because we want to be just like the rest of them and think we're going to be happy. At the end of the day, you're probably not going to be, but it's just going to be something that you just got to learn through. With that being said, what does Valentine's Day mean to you? How does it make you happy? What are the things that you're doing for yourself to make you happy? Are you celebrating yourself? Even way before the holiday comes, are you celebrating you? Are you making sure you're happy before he makes you happy? And there's the problem. A lot of us get into relationships thinking that if I have a relationship, it'll make me happy. If I have this guy beside me, he'll make me happy. And a lot of the things that I go through won't happen. I've thought it, I think it sometimes, thinking that if I had this relationship, a lot of the problems that I have would just go away and I won't have to deal with a lot of the things that I deal with. A lot of the pressures of being a single mother, and also being a single grandparent. But at the end of the day, I kind of think to myself, you know what? I'm glad that I wait and I cherish myself enough. Yes, I just got out of something that I know I should have ended a long time ago, but I kept it going because guess what? I got comfortable. I got comfortable in the fact that this person wanted me, that they would call me, that I didn't have to make the phone calls and call them. They called me, they wanted me, they did things with me. So at the end of the day, I look at it as I had to refresh myself. And so in refreshing myself, that means that I have to embrace what I already have. I have four wonderful children, and they all live with me. I also have the grandbaby here. I also have my cat who's right here. But I have to learn to embrace me. And embracing me means getting to know me, getting to know the things that I like, getting to know the things that I want to do and what I don't want to do. But I'm glad that I didn't settle for this particular relationship because I figured if I would have settled, I probably would have been waiting around all day like I did in my 20s, wondering when he was going to call me and if he was going to get me something. And if I got something, was it going to be menial, or was it going to be something from his heart, or was it just going to be something just to kind of tide me over? Now here I am in my early 40s, and I'm thankful that the wisdom that I've learned just in going through certain relationships, that I've decided no more. I can't do it anymore. Although sometimes it hurts, and yes, I do miss him and I think about him often. But I have to think about myself, and I have to uplift and encourage myself. I know many of you girls are going through a breakup right now where you think, why didn't he want me and what was it about me? Because I too got into that whole mode of comparing myself. Oh, well, she makes more money than me, and oh, well, she's lighter than me, or she's this and she's that. And you get into that whole comparison mode. Stop. For the sake of your heart, for your mind, for your soul, stop it. Stop comparing yourself, because guess what? There's only one you. There's only one me. There's only one girl, Tarina, that looks like me, that has the moles like me. That is just me. I'm my only self. So at the end of the day, I know that I'm okay. And there's nothing wrong with me. Nothing. So stop thinking that something's wrong with you and comparing yourself to the next girl, because guess what? Something may be wrong with her. And it just never know. You never know. So I'm coming from a place of this is not scripted, this is not anything, this is just from my heart. I want you guys to be able to look up and wake up in the morning and say, hey, you know what? I got a job, I have my own car, I have my own place, I take care of these things by myself. A lot of people couldn't get there. My own mother couldn't even get to that place of just being satisfied with the fact that she had her own home. She had her own car. She worked a great job. She looked fabulous for her age. But it's just never being satisfied with who you are at that moment. Today I can tell you that everything that I've learned, I am satisfied in the fact that I'm single. Do I want to be single? No, by no means necessary do I want to be single. But am I happy? Yes. As I sit here and I smile at you today, I can tell you that yes, I am happy with being single. Because I know that the person that's going to enter into my life is going to be able to keep up with all the noise that you hear in the background. This is my life. There's no pun intended, but this is my life. For real. This is what goes on. Always someone around me. So the time that I'm taking to do these videos to you, I relish these times. Even though it's not quiet, I relish this. So what I'm saying to you is, ladies, getting to know yourself before you allow someone to come in to give you something that you probably didn't want at the end of the day, that is something that I want you to take the time out to do. So, in this box below, in the YouTube box below, I want you to kind of express yourself. Express exactly 3 things that you yourself know about yourself. Because in my 30s, it took me a year sabbatical from everybody, from everything, mom, dad, whatever, to really get to know me, to get to know the things that I like. I know the certain foods that I like. I know certain TVs I like. I know certain movies that I like. I know certain shows that I like. I know certain books that I like. I know the things that I like to do. Guess what? I don't like going out to the club. I'm a homebody. I like being at home with my friends, my family, having a glass of wine and just relaxing, reading a good book. John Grisham, by the way, my favorite author. But at the end of the day, just getting to know yourself. So, in this box below, make your comments and just give me 3 things that you know about yourself. 3 things that you like. So that at the end of this whole time that we're together, you're going to be able to know exactly what it is that you like and what it is that you want to do with your life. So that way, when you're in this relationship and he brings you something and you know for yourself, I don't like this, it's because you know yourself. You know for yourself, I don't like this. I only did it because of him. Do it because you want to do it. Do things because it makes you happy. What are the things that make you happy? So, at the end of this, give me 3 things that you like about yourself. I'm not going to take up too much of your time today because I know everybody's kind of winding down. You want to kind of talk to your girlfriends about the things that you got or the things that happened on Valentine's Day, because guess what? I know something dramatic has happened today on Valentine's Day. I know something has happened. Or if I posted yesterday, I know something dramatic has happened yesterday that is going to drive you insane from something that he's done that you don't like. Because guess what? You didn't take the time to really get to know yourself. And because when he comes into your life, now you got to try to figure yourself all out again with this person beside you. So take the time to get to know yourself. Even if you have a mate, get to know you. Get to know the things that you like to do. Okay? So at the end of this, make sure you post your comments below, in the box below, and just give me 3 things that you like about yourself. I'll be waiting, and I'd love to hear your comments, and I'd love for you to share your advice for those women who are out there who are just kind of going through trying to find their way. So again, this is from my heart. This is nothing scripted. This is nothing whatever. This is just things that I think about on a regular basis to help another person out to get through this hump of this day. And guess what? It was a little tough this morning for me, but I made it through. And I made it here to give you this, to give you my love from my heart, to give you encouragement, to make sure that you understand you and that you know you on this Valentine's Day. So, give me your comments below, into this, in the comments below, and share this with some of your girlfriends. I'd love to hear the feedback all over the world. Just give me feedback and let me know exactly what it is you know about yourself and help another lady out. Until tomorrow, bye.